Are you guys excited? Good, what are you excited about? Lasers! A big show! Anything else? What else is happening this week? Hanukkah, of course! So happy Hanukkah, or at least happy impending Hanukkah. I'm super excited. Is Hanukkah just this week though? What happens with Hanukkah? How does Hanukkah work? What's going on there? Yeah? And it goes 8 nights. Why does it go 8 nights? Who can tell me? Why does it go 8 nights? Yeah. Because the candles lasted 8 days. Yeah? Why is that interesting? Candles? Yeah? It was supposed to last 1. They got into the temple, and there's only enough oil to burn for 1 night, for 1 day. And it lasted for 8 days. Somehow they did more. It seemed like they didn't have enough. Have you ever had that problem before? Who's had that problem before? You felt like you didn't have enough to do what you wanted to do. Happens to all of us once in a while. And by the way, that's one of the Hanukkah stories. There's another one. What's the other story of Hanukkah? What's the other, the thing with the dreidel? What's the other story of Hanukkah? I heard someone say, the Maccabees? Yeah, and what did the Maccabees do? What did the Maccabees do? Shout it out, yeah! They won a big fight against a really, really, really big army. Were the Maccabees a really big army? So we had this little tiny thing that seemed like you didn't have enough to do a big thing. Sounds like the first story, doesn't it? So we have all these times that we start with something that seems too small, and if we figure out how to do really smart things with it, can you do more? You know what Hanukkah is about? You know what else that's about? Science. To me, that's what science is all about. Science is taking the stuff around you and figuring out cool ways to use it better, to do more with what you got. So maybe we can make this whole show about that. What do you think? Can we make a whole show using just a little tiny bit of stuff? It might seem like too little, but maybe if we use it better and fancier, maybe we can do more with a small amount of stuff. So let's start small. You guys ready for a big show? Okay, prepare to be amazed. I bring you a little tiny glowing light in the wire. He's excited. She's laughing. You're easily impressed, sir. So, some folks were kind of laughing at me. Why? Why was that funny? What's funny about, hey, I got this little tiny light. What's funny about it? Yeah? Here, have a microphone. See, it's funny because what can a little tiny light do? It seems like it's too little stuff. But can you think of a way to make this little light look like more than just a light? And she said, swing it around. If we swing the light around, can we make it look like more than just a light? Yeah. Can I get a volunteer? It was your idea. Would you like to volunteer? Up to you. Okay, so she said swing it around. Who wants to show us what they did? Man, come on over. All right? What's your name? Amelia. Come on over. And here's a light. We're going to make it look like more than just a light. Okay. Here's how Amelia. They seem like they're really impressed. Could we make this look even better? How can we make it look even better? How can we make it look even cooler? What's that? Turn the lights out. Have you ever been somewhere trying to have a conversation with someone and there's lots of noise around and someone says, shh, make everyone else be quiet so you can hear the thing you're trying to focus on? Does noise only work with sound? Can you have extra light or extra radio waves or extra anything? Totally. So right now, we have a lot of light noise. Should we get rid of that? Okay. So I need someone to voice act. Did you know you had voice activated lighting? Your synagogue renovations are amazing. Congratulations. All right. So now, I'll get rid of the extra light. And Amelia, do your thing. So, what did you see in front of Amelia? Who saw a circle? Was there really a circle in front of Amelia? What's that? Someone said they saw a triangle. Is there really a triangle in front of Amelia? Is there a circle or a triangle in front of Amelia? All there was just this one tiny dot. But she used it well. So really, what's going on there? What did she do to make it look different? She made it move quickly, fast. So if she spun it fast, if she spun it quickly, it seems like it leaves a trail in your eye. In fact, if I turn the lights on, and then I turn them off, does it take a moment to fade in your eye? Ready? Watch Amelia. 3, 2, 1. Did she get dark instantly, or did it take a moment to fade? And the brighter the light is, the more your eye focuses on it, the longer it takes to fade in your eye. So if Amelia takes that light and moves it from here to here, you can see where it is and where it just was. Yeah. So now if she does it really quickly, you can see where it is, was. If she goes really, really fast, you should get all the way back around before your eye notices it's gone. Sweet. Could we use that to make a show? Yeah, but really, if we use this to make a show, just that one moving dot, all that'll be on the walls or on the ceiling or in the air is just one. Well, that's a good question. She said just one color. Could it be just one color? Okay, so here's something interesting. She said it's all going to be just one, it could be just one dot, which means the show really just exists in your eyes. The show is not actually going to be up in front of you. But she said it's all going to be one color. So, okay, I've got this little box here, and I push a button, and now I change the color. These are all these new press. But what color is it now? Is it purple? There is no purple in this light. Amelia, I think you have another job to do. Can you hold on to that light? Let me turn the big light off. Stairs. Here we go. Okay. Do it again. Huh. Was it really purple? No. What was it? What's going on? He said it's red and blue. It's pink and blue. Which, by the way, I've been fooling you this whole time. Because there's another thing. Besides it taking a moment for light to fade in your eye also mushes colors together. It mixes colors. So the red and the pink, the blue and the pink were never on at the same time. What color is my shirt? Grayish, purple-ish, something. Yeah? There is no purple or gray in this shirt. Guess what colors it is? Blue and dark blue and light pink. And it's alternating threads, so it mixes together in your eye when it's that far away. You can do it in space by putting it really close together, which went to a sporting event where you see the big Jumbotron TV. Each one of those pixels, do you think it's got millions of colors in it? It's just 3 colors, and you turn them on and off, brighter and dimmer, and your eye is so far away that it all gets mushed together in your eye. So, want to try that? What color is this? Is that white?
White and blue.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, hang on. Someone noticed something. So how about Amelia and I do the same thing? She's doing it with a little light. What if I take this one and swing it around? I'm making you see I'm making you see white, but there's no white there. There is no white light in this stick at all. I'm mixing which 3 colors? Red, green, and blue. So the person that asked, is it all going to be one color? No. Inside each of these laser beams is a red laser, a green laser, a blue laser that mix together into one beam. So can I use this to make different colors? So it's in primary colors. I love it. You can relax if you want. If you're having fun, keep going. So someone's in primary colors. What are the primary colors for light? Red, green, and blue. Yeah. If you're thinking yellow is what happens when you mix paints where things take away from each other. Here, if you add more lights, does it get brighter or dimmer? So if you're adding lights together, it's So let's say if we want to make purple, what color lasers or color lights do I put on? Someone said red and blue? Yeah, okay. Totally. Okay, let's give you guys a challenge. Let's say I wanted to make yellow. Wow, wow, yellow. Thank you, sir. How would you make yellow? Because that's green and red. So if you mix green and red together, you get your yellow. Sweet. Again, I don't have any yellow, that's weird either. But the fun thing is, this is controlled by computers, so I can really have some fun with this. So let's say I wanted to do things at just the right time. Can you kind of look back in time and see when the lights were on and off? It's whatever your eye held on to before it got erased. There you go. If you have technical questions, we'll do it when I ask afterwards. What's that? Someone sees a Jewish star. I tried to do the Israeli flag with the Jewish star in white. So now I'm using red, green, blue, and I'm just turning off the red and green, the red ties. Cool. So can we use stuff like this to make a big show? But it all starts with really small things. Thank you very, very much, Amelia. Let me get some right away. And by the way, just to round it out a little bit, can being small sometimes be really good? Yeah. So it's not always about bigger, 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 is it? So if we want to do this really big, let's say we want to write Temple of Emmanuel, or Neve Shalom, or Happy Hanukkah, really, really big. How can we do it? Use lights. And if we just move the lights around, could we do it really huge? But is this going to look good? Does someone think we can write Happy Hanukkah or Emmanuel with these? Okay, so put someone over here. Here you go. Okay, why don't you write Emmanuel, and someone over here, why don't you write L? Okay? I'll turn the lights off. On your marks, get set, write Emmanuel so everybody can see it. Yeah, do it on some kind of surface so we can see it. Although that's a really good point. He said, where should I point the light? If he just does it in the air, will you see it? Where do you have to put the lights? On a surface, so in order for you to see light, it has to get into your eyes. So you don't show light here after me for a second. If you point the light this way, do you see the light going this way? You see it bounce off my face and bump into, and then it can bounce off to you. Yeah? So we're going to need to change a few things in the room. If we want to put some light in the air, and we want to see the light going through the air, we need to give the light something to bounce off of. So a quick warning, about midway through the show, we're going to start surrounding you with millions and millions of little tiny mirrors. Also known as fog. Yeah, we're going to use a very, very fine mist fogger that ever goes like a rock concert where you can see the leaves. That's either because they ran this machine before the concert, or it's people just running it, but hopefully not that. So, right now, we can't see those beams. But if they bounce them off the ceiling, right, here you go. Let's see what we got. Make it look awesome. You think? What's the problem? What's that? So the reflections, what's wrong with the reflections? There's nothing to reflect off of, so how about use the wall behind me? It'd be beautiful. Now, what's the problem? What's wrong with the lights? They're too diffuse, also known as big. They're big. So maybe we can make those lights smaller. What kind of light would be smaller and stay together? Laser. You'll find a button on those, push it twice. And now, point it up on the beam. Put it up on the arrow maybe. There we go. And now, we can start to write. Push it again. Push it twice. Yep, do it one more time. There you go. Now do it. So we can use lasers to draw pictures like this. So what do you need to do? Move it around. Yeah, there we go. You're impressed. Should we do it bigger? All right, let's go bigger. Let's get some help from a couple of bigger lasers and a computer. So let's say thank you guys very, very much. And let's turn on a slightly larger laser. Like this. Hi! So someone said, can I touch it? So the cool thing about laser light is it stays close together. The dangerous thing about laser light is it stays close together. So that means all that light is really tight packed together. Can that get really hot in one spot? So the folks that are saying, oh cool, can I touch it? Can I make a request? There you go. There's an old story. You go to the doctor, doctor says, Dr. Hurts, can I do this? What does the doctor say? Don't do that! All right. So we're going to be using these lasers all around the room, but first, we need to get them moving. Should we get them moving? All right. Oh yeah. So let's get those lasers moving like so. So it starts simple. But inside each one of these laser boxes is a motor and a little mirror. So we can make it move faster and faster. Should we make it go even faster? Okay, how about that? Is that still just one knot? Shake your head back and forth and see if you can catch it. You'll see a slinky in your eyes. There's no circle on the wall. But now we can change the color like before. We can make it different colors. We can mix them together. And the cool thing is the computer can do all sorts of fun math to it. So you can start to really have some fun with it. That's what happens when you play with your eye. But remember,